Hello and welcome back to another episode of Modded Civilization 5, playing as Polynesia. This is your good friend Paul Lowy, and let's just keep moving forward with this game that we are gaining good ground on right now. Okay, he's still mad at me about land that I told him already I wasn't going to buy anymore. No, things did not get reset. I did not go back in time and replay a turn. This is him saying that again. You know what? You're welcome, China. I'm glad to have voted you in. In fact, would you become my friend?
今天怎么样?
Can't ask you right now. I think it's because we're in between turns. I'd love it if we could be friends. I need friends. You need friends. We all need friends. And we're good buddies. Okay, here we go. We've got ourselves a cargo ship. And this cargo ship was doing... What were you doing? You were running to Athens. Rio's worth 25. I don't think we need to send any more there. To send to Rio, I can send them pressure. I'll receive a little bit of pressure. It's not terrible pressure, but it's something. That seems like a pretty good route. What do we have? That one's running. Samoa to Rio. Yeah, that's the next best route. No matter what, there's pressure, but more pressure from me. So let's run it. Boom. Some money. This swordman is going to take a drill promotion, and he's going to jump over here. You're going to build a farm right where you stand. That's all good. Now, let's see. Will you...
今天怎么样?
No. It's probably because I asked her to recently. Is that what it is?
Selamlar.
Yeah, I asked him to recently. They don't care. Ramses. Fur. Fur for tobacco. Well, I've got extra tobacco, but nobody else has anything. But you've got the fur, so give me the fur, man.
طاب يومك.
Yeah, fur for tobacco.
تحدث.
There we go. Oh, man, my happiness is not doing very good right now. That being said, how about we go for some happiness buildings, like a Colosseum? Let's get that going in here. In fact, what do we got? Let's get out of here and work on the university. Let's also potentially turn off this bad boy and work another university slot. For now. Yes. Good. And we want, yes, we want to get our... Oh, look at that. We converted up there. That was very quick. Got a little bit extra gold for that. Looking good. Looking good. Anywhere else that I need to buy tiles? We'll have that gold hooked up soon. That'll be nice for trade. Honolulu, are you working all... No, I need that specialist in there. That's what I need. Next turn, we'll have a Writers Guild. And we'll pop out great writers fast. Because we've already got a garden and the national epic. Here we go. Gold is in place. You want gold. Gold for gold. Didn't we do this before? That's the same one that we've had. So I must have another source of gold right now, right? Oh, I got all sorts of gold. Okay. Let's do it. Let's sell some gold.
Gelin
You want
pazarlığa
gold for
tutuşalım.
gold and horses and a
Hoşunuza
bunch
gider
of
mi?
junk. I'd love your crabs.
Reddediyoruz.
Nope, not giving you all that. So how about
Gelin pazarlığa tutuşalım.
we go with 8?
Hoşunuza gider mi?
Because that's the going rate. Okay, you know what? First time buyer, you get the
Hayır.
deal. 7. Good job. There we go. That didn't take long to sell. Oh, Bratislava seeks a great writer. We're going to have that very soon. You shoot that guy down. And how about you come on over and get ready to shoot him also. Let's park you there. You're going to go on alert. And I think, what's our next best tile to actually work right now? Probably more food, so let's go do the deer. And where did we grow? So Abaya grew. Of course you did. Crazy growth happening here. Let's not do the culture yet. Let's do a workshop. Yes, sir. In fact, let's go back to our capital right now, and let's turn off this. Let's turn off this to pop in 2 guys into the Writers Guild, generating a writer in 7 turns. Awesome. I'm not going to lock in these other guys. They can just pop in wherever they need to until I get more spots for them to go. So that being said, I can get an opera house pretty quickly, which will give me a spot for the music. So let's do the music, followed by that, and we should be able to balance that out. Good, good. Here we go. Things are running nicely. Got finely tuned and oiled up machine. Happiness is in the pits. We need to repair that. How do we repair that? What gives us happiness? Oh, our special little item up there in our new city. That'll give us
Every
happiness.
great advance in science,
What's called
we
amber.
admit of no government.
Okay, we're into industrial era. Yeah, just head on back to town. No point in messing around. You're building... Yo, you built the camp. Oh, that was fast. Look at you go. That's a lot of money to expand out there. I think I need to just build growth tiles right now. Yeah. Good. Alright, here's a knight. You'll take rough terrain also. And how about you just, you know, on top of the horses. That's a good spot. You stand on alert. Samoa, I think that's fine. Washington borders grew up into that little gap that filled. New decisions. Probably nothing new. Oh. Hold a Buddhist council. Oh, I did this before, didn't I? Cost me a magistrate. It gives me a bit of garbage, honestly. Stuff I don't really need. I don't think I want to do that. I'd like to see some of these other ones once they become available. So let's not do that. We do have another spy. We're 13 turns away from stealing something from Rio. 40 technologies, 37, 39, 37, 44. Got somebody in here. I guess I go back to the Ottomans? I mean, I swore I wouldn't spy on them anymore. I mean, I could throw somebody maybe into China and just see. This is tough. I'd rather wait to get one upgraded. You know what? Let's throw a guy back into Ottoman land. And once we've got a recruited guy good and free, then we'll move him into China and see what we can do over there. So Ottomans, let's go into Istanbul as a spy and see what we can generate out of that. Good, good. What are we building? Up here, we finished our night. Okay, good. We got a nice run of buildings. So, stuff we want. Stuff we need. Public school, zoo, yeah. You know what? Let's get zoos up all over the place, followed by, yeah, culture buildings and science. It's all working good. I feel like I should be working that engineer spot instead of maybe the iron. Oops, no. I know I'm not getting that much growth in this city, so maybe I should actually turn this tile off and work one of these instead. And then I can work that over there in the other city, which feels nice. In 14 turns, and run this great. I don't really need that running. Just that's good. Yeah. Let's go back into here. And let's get somebody onto this tile. I suppose that's nice there. Oh, that's still terrible. Why aren't you there? That's better. 22. Okay, let's turn that off. That's not working out as well as I thought. 18. Okay, good. A little tough. Samoa, you need some better growth. Here we go. You don't want the religion? Oh yeah, you do. Good. Well, there's some religion for you. How's that feel? Is that enough? Probably not. It's planted a couple. Okay, well, I'll throw some more in. I mean, I could run a trade route to you. That would be helpful. Not as much money, though. I'm going to have to start doing that stuff eventually. Maybe once the seaports are up. 4 more turns for that, so. Building shrines, that's good. Okay, so what are we at? It is 8 and 2. Come on, get me back there. See what we're doing. 7 and 3. That's tough. It's a tough push to try to get out Egypt, who's surrounding you with so much influence. Oh well. I tried. Okay, stable is done here in Surabaya. Nice. Production's looking good. Everything's looking really good here. Let's get a zoo. What are we doing? We're doing zoos, culture buildings, and then science, right? Zoos, culture, science, yes. Good. Let's run those in. Let's get some deer happening here. Good. Boy, what happened to my city? That's an interesting glitch. I did put a city here, didn't I? It's the lost city of Rayati. Awesome, right? Okay. It's doing fine, I'm sure. How about then we've got let's work better food to start with, and then let's get some of our little guys built all along here. Oh, we kind of want the production here though, don't we? Yeah, we're gonna need production. So let's put a mine up. Mine first, and then we'll build our little statues all over the place. Good. You can just hang tight there. We got a farm built. That feels nice. Come over here and build something else. Kill him. Good. Who needs orders? Nobody else. Yeah, we gotta get this happiness happening. Happiness happening already. There we go. Back into friendly territory. Stay on alert. Build a mine. Build a mine. Oh, I really do want... Really? You're sending great musicians to me? What's happening with culture these days? Not a heck of a lot. I mean, it's fine. Brazil and China are both generating a lot of tourism. Brazil is. Oh, he's got his special Brazil wood plants or whatever. So if I built the guy here, and I built here and here, this is good for 3 effectively on a hill. So 3 and 2. 3 culture, 2 hammers. Or I build the the hammers here and just have a good mine. And then I've got two culture, some half-decent culture tiles there. Yeah, let's put the mine up. Either way, we're chopping a forest. Okay, what grew over here? Oh, we got the fish in play. Let's queue up a workboat, perhaps after the shrine. Good. And that's good. And where else? And we got fish over here, so let's queue up a workboat here. Actually, no, let's not do the workboat here. We're close enough to everything else that we can just pop a workboat. Probably you're doing a treb, you're doing a zoo. How about after the treb? You know, even before the treb, whatever. Just get the workboat out. Good. We got another missionary. This grew, and it's working the right tile. Good. We'll just work through all this. Colosseum's up, evened out our issues. We are going happiness, culture, science. That's what we're doing all over the place. I mean, Greece might be just throwing a musician at me because he... What? Oh, people are talking behind my back. Yeah. They know. It says right there, you made a promise with other civs to move your troops from their borders, and then you broke it. Very well. Well, that ended. That's too bad. So they're all talking. They all have to talk. Suleiman's friendly now. Can we become friends at least? You don't like the Greeks. Clearly you're not talking with them. I'll be friends with you. She doesn't like
The
this.
winds and the waves are always on.
But I gotta get friends. That's the thing. Okay, let's look at our city-states here and find out who needs religion. Brazil is their ally. I could keep sending over to here and see what would happen. I mean, it's not that far to get to. Let's do it. We've still got 3 in there. Oh, we might do alright. Okay, Tonga. You've grown. You're working great spots. Let's lock in some food and money before we lock in the culture and production. But we're ways off though from our next phase of growth, aren't we? It's only shaving off a couple turns, but this is giving me a decent amount of culture. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Good. That's done there. Open borders ended. I'll let her try to renew that. I'm not going to chase after it. Wittenberg, great. Assign delegates. So arts funding increases the generation of all of these guys. Ban luxury cotton. What do we want to do? I got 2 delegates. You know, let's get out of here. Let's talk to you first.
Selamlar.
Come on, let's be friends. How can I do this?
Dinliyorum.
Discuss.
Dinliyorum.
Trade.
Dinliyorum.
Yeah, well, how can I be at friendship? What can I do? How do I get it?
Dinliyorum.
Okay, well, that's fine then. We'll leave that as it is. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to downvote the arts funding. Oh, it's probably going to go through, though. I don't care too much about cotton. I don't think I have any. Let's do that. Okay. We've got our navigation. We have our scientific theory. Now we need to backfill in, probably all the way up to fertilizer. Let's do that. And very good. We're unhappy again. Reformation belief added. Very well. Greece is being a jerk. So, all the more reason why I gotta start churning out some naval units. Alright, well there goes some trade routes based on this war that always seems to just happen. Just get used to it. Every 10 turns, that one kicks in again. The war between Suleiman and... Alright, so what passed here? Arts funding passed. Cotton failed. Alright, well that's fine. Suleiman is plotting against Alexander. You know what? Let's share it. How's that? Well, I hope you feel better about that. Good. We got that built in here. Let's put some sheep up here. Got a farm. We need to probably... These are getting cheaper to get over there. But, what do we want? We probably want to put a lumber mill up here. That's going to be helpful. Cargo ship. Probably jump into... You were sending food to Honolulu. Still a good idea. Workboat is done and ready to come up here for the fish. What else we got? Borders grew. New social policy. Alright. Rationalism. Oh, man. Just to take secularism. But, if I don't do that, and instead, what do I get for finishing this? I can purchase great admirals with faith. Well, that's not that great of a finisher. But I can see all of the hidden antiquity sites, which is kind of cool for culture. Gold for each harbor, seaport, or lighthouse, +4 production, and +4 in the city with the East India Company, which we don't have. Maybe I do go into rationalism at this point. And get that secularism. Right? Enemy denunciation has expired. Brazil's denunciation has expired. Well, good. Finally. The problem is that Greece is considering fighting me. So, can I get somebody else to go fight him? Like China? Will you declare war on Greece? 32 gold per turn. My gold resource, some iron, open borders. She's willing. It's a little bit pricey at 32 gold per turn. Let's get out of you, and let's check out... You're in a war. You're in a war. I don't think you're going to...
O que você quer?
Not
O que foi
possible.
agora?
Okay. And Indonesia, I doubt you will.
Opa, tá caindo.
Don't get mad at me. I'm just here.
Opa, boba.
Just want to see what you think of this. Wales, gold, marble, and iron. You want to tank my happiness, and you'll go to war with Greece. Well, let's say that I took all that off the table. And yeah, I give you the 5 iron. And I give you... say... each one is worth 7... Like, let's say 18 gold per turn.
Opa!
No. Would you do it for 21? Okay,
Done.
this is the last one. 25. Would you go to war? You would.
Yan ulun
There we
keto.
go. Good. Well, that's great. Okay, so that keeps Alexander off my tail for a little bit. It's costing me, that's for sure, but I think I can deal with that. I mean, we'll get by. We'll be able to continue to focus on building up all of our infrastructure and continuing to make sure that we're happy and remaining relevant in this world. Alright, things are looking really, really good now. Oh, I'm glad that that worked out. There we go, he's pulling his units away. Now's the perfect time for me to go and attack him.
مصر السخية تقدم لك هذا.
Yes! Yes, let's do this. In fact, I have so much money. Can we do a research agreement, please? Finally, I'm getting some friends. That's going to help me a lot. Oh, joy, all sorts of stuff is popping. Okay, we got a great scientist. Let's just put you here and fire on them like that. There we go. That finishes that up nicely. Orders of Surabaya Group. Let's check this out first. Doesn't matter. New decisions. Promote the arts. Costs 838 gold. Like all my money. And I get a free great person. That's it. Or spend a whole bunch of money again and get a different great person. Okay, interesting. Let's think about that. Where is this? Aetoria, you've grown. These are some tough tiles to work, aren't they? So that's alright. Just do your best. Build a lumber mill. You've built that up. What else can we possibly do? How many turns to grow? 13. That's a long time. If you want to buy those, they're expensive. Not worth it. So, let's have you... Actually, you know what? One of those things I want to do is I want to swap this back around now again. Now that I got this, and then we'll go back up here and we can not onto that, onto this. There we go. We can get a person working that tile again from this city. That's better. But what do we build? What do we build? And we're waiting for those forests to pop, but those aren't going to happen because, well, there's forests. If anything, what I could do is actually just go and chop the forest. Then it will grow over there. It'll probably grow there next turn. Not next turn, but next pop. Caravan. I am deleting you. And I am going to build new caravan. Nope, not caravan. Cargo ship. We have Lewis Carroll, who's ready to make his great song.
But I don't want to go among my people.
And we have another scientist. Another scientist. Should go where? Probably up here. Yeah, running. Go do that. Good. Treb, let's go on to accuracy here. Go and park on top of this guy. Go on alert. Good, we'll get some of these units feeling good. That was my border growth. That's grown. Oh, you grew also? I think I solved all of you. Yes, I did. You're all solved. All these great people this turn. Wow, what a turn. That's crazy. Okay, where are we at? We're at the point of doing one more turn before we call this a game. Well, an episode, not a game. Come on, get over here. Get in there. One more turn. We need to keep ourselves in the positive happy. China's declared war on Solomon. Boy. Okay. I'm down one
Gelin
trade
pazarlığa
route.
tutuşalım.
Oh, because I'm getting it in the turn.
Hoşunuza
that's
gider
all.
mi?
Suleiman, you've got copper, and nobody else does. So, yes, I will take that. And that's... I got 2 sources of that. Good. Good luck in your war. Egypt, we need to start a research agreement. Do you have enough money? Not really. Another turn you will, though. Put this here. What does it take for an actual research
طاب
agreement?
يومك.
It takes
هيا.
201. But I could give you a loan. You only need 20 gold. So what if I gave you 20 gold and you return to me 1 gold per turn? Well, here, I'll give you 25 to make it totally even. Propose. Okay, you know,
كلا
I'll
بكل
sweeten the
تأكيد.
deal. I'll give you 26.
كلا
30. Come
بكل
on, just do
تأكيد.
this. There we go. Good.
حسنا.
Now we can afford the research agreement.
هيا.
Propose. Oh, come on. Seriously?
مصر السخية تقدم لك هذا العرض.
I got whales. But I'd rather trade up on those whales. I'll give you all my iron. No, I need that iron though. I'll give you 2 iron and flat 30 gold.
كلا بكل تأكيد.
3 gold per turn.
مصر
All my iron.
السخية
Come on.
تقدم لك
2
هذا
iron
العرض.
and... Yeah. You know what? This just isn't going to work. Okay? Goodbye. It's not worth it. Just nonsense. Can't believe this, how greedy he can be. There must be a bad guy up here. I should probably send a unit out to go take care of that. Let's get these fish sorted out. Decisions, probably one that we already know. Yeah, all that stuff. Okay, good. You've grown. You're working awesome tiles. Wow, you're going fast. It's going to be a big city in no time. Honolulu wants cotton. Gold for whales from Alexander. And Alexander hates me now, so he doesn't want that. Who do I want to make better friends with? Probably you, because
Selamlar.
we're already kind of okay with each other.
Dinliyorum.
So let's even try 8. Okay, how about
Hayır.
7? There we go. That works. Good. Glad that happened. Good. Not my trade route. There we go. Okay, that wraps up this episode. Next episode, we get in gunpowder. We hook up our final trade route. We keep ourselves in the happiness, I hope. We've got to be finishing some zoos very soon, and there's a zoo up there that'll be done. And I mean, we got to finish these units over here, and you know, even the capital, we got to queue those up in there. And then we should really build up our navy just to keep ourselves protected from, you know, the inevitable, because somebody's going to come stomping towards us eventually. All right, thanks a lot for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you in the next episode, episode 14, coming up.